Yeah, the crowd in the background are just happy with a little bit of possession here, Nick.
Yeah, and they're having it. Good touch. Just working it in midfield. Well done again then from Muhammad Ali. Just a lovely little pass through to in the midfield, working it down this right-hand side.
And that's a fine ball to the far side. Wonderful switch of play there from Somalia. Sadiq Faisal getting forward from the left-back area. And here they come, it's a ball into the box. It's just not cleared by Oman. And this is a wonderful start by Somalia.
Yeah, good
playing
play.
at the tempo they want to play at.
No.
That's what we wanted to see.
You can see straight away that they're enjoying it on the ball, moving the ball around, getting it out to the left-hand side, having the first half opportunity, well, ball into the box. Just showing straight away with Oman that they're not here tonight just to make the numbers up.
Saw last night with the crowd in the Khalifa International Stadium, Sudanese supporters really cheering on their team, had the desired effect. Players came away with a 1-0 victory. Can the crowd do the same tonight for Somalia? At the moment, they're making the correct decisions when they're on the ball, taking no chances. Just waiting for Oman to settle into their pattern of play.
It's got a bit of adrenaline, as we speak about, you know, at the start of games. It just takes that little bit of time for the adrenaline just to calm down, but well done by Somalia. This is interesting down the left-hand side now for Oman. Zahir with the cross into the box. Appealing for a handball, referee not having any of it at all. But once again, well worked down this left-hand side and a better cross. This is it, there's the delivery. Looking there for Musan. Doesn't get the connection with the shot, quite difficult, it's a little bit behind him.
Patient build-up play there by Oman doesn't pay off. There's a chance there for Oman just to maybe put a cross into the box. Early cross, didn't take it on, gave away possession.
I think what they're looking at here now is getting Zahir. They're getting the ball a little bit too late to him on this left-hand side. They want to get it to him as early as possible then, so he can get open his body up and get it into the box. It's just delaying it a little bit, and when the ball does come to him, there's too many white shirts for Somalia.
Al-Sadi with the forward pass. It's out wide with Oman. It's a deep cross to the far post. Picked up by Zahir. Al-Basadi, the left back, just laying one off to Zahir again, who swings in with his right foot that time, and it takes 2 attempts for Mustafa Mohammed to claim the ball there for Somalia.
This is where the decent, well, where they're looking to get the crosses from. As I was saying to you before there, Zahir, he's better on his left foot when he comes on his right foot. When he curls it in, it goes straight into the keeper. But they've got themselves in a couple of good positions, Oman, but the quality of the cross hasn't been good enough.
Somalia happy to let the Oman defence have it up to the halfway line. Now they'll go and engage. There's the ball over the top by Oman. Might just skip out of play this one. But Somalia just dropping off in their own half, Nick.
Well, they're making there's no space at all for Oman, so what they're doing is moving it out to the left, to the right. Obviously the pitch has just been watered here now, so if the ball has too much pace on it, it very easy just zips out of play. But You can understand what they're doing in Somalia. He's just making it difficult for them, but they have to be expansive, like we saw a couple of minutes ago where they created a half chance. They need a little bit more of that, but they have to stop the quality of Oman.
Fullback Al-Ghalani on the ball now. Simple pass out wide. Trying to create that space in midfield now. Another chip over the top. Doesn't quite come off for Oman. They win it back in midfield. Fawaz now. The through ball and Oman hit the bar. First real effort in the 9th minute, and it's come from Oman. Unlucky not to score.
Yeah, great pass in midfield. Through one-on-one with a goalkeeper. Does pretty much everything right. I think the goalkeeper gets a slight touch and it just flicks off him and hits the crossbar. But this is what Oman are all about, starting to get into the game now, starting to find those little pockets of space.
There's their main striker, Musin, who's really unlucky with that effort for Oman. Now they're getting the pace of the game. Passing it more crisply now. Well into the near post this time by Oman.
Getting caught out in midfield there, Abdullahi. Look at this for a wonderful pass. There's Musin, look at the run. Opened his body up. There he is there, just lifted over the goalkeeper and it hits the crossbar, but great play, great run. Goalkeeper comes out, makes it difficult, gets the connection. Just enough of that connection, just to make it spin up and hit the crossbar. Good save by the keeper. Good play by Oman as well, good movement. Saved by Mustaf. Let's not forget, there's one of the old legends. Well, there was there.
Good ball down the side by Oman. Musin with the Abdulaziz, sorry, with the back heel, looking for the teammates. Here is Musin.
A little bit sloppy at the moment, you've got to say, for Somalia. They seem to be letting a grip of the game. Oman are coming into it, you can see the quality of what they've got. They look dangerous going forward. Munson and Abdulaziz, they look a threat if they get that quality. Starting to get a feel of the ball now, starting to enjoy themselves out there, lifting the tempo of the game up.
Somalian skipper Abdullahi missing out in midfield there. And here come Oman again. Shot from long range, it's panned out by the goalkeeper. That's the goal scorer. Musin with the rebound for Oman. It's 1-0.
This is why he's the top goal scorer. Wonderful strike. I mean, why not? We spoke about the pitch gets watered before, it's zippy. Wonderful strike. In the battle in midfield, they get caught out, Somalia. There's the strike. Keeper just lets it spill, but it's about the reaction. It's about the anticipation straight away. Look at him waiting. What gives him the right to chase after the ball then? He's thinking, hang on a minute, the keeper's made a mistake here. I'm pouncing on it, and he gets his reward. Wonderful goal. 1-0 to Oman. Musin with the goal.
You talked about the conditions, Nick. Abdulaziz with a shot there, just skips off the turf there, right in front of the goalkeeper. Musin doing what every good striker should do, following the rebound. Puts his side 1-0 up.
I suppose as well, with the pitch like it is now, with the water, it gets watered just before the game and at half-time. If you're going to put a strike in, you don't lift it up, you zip it across the floor. Can you make it bounce up in front of the goalkeeper? He gets it absolutely perfectly, but then straight away, it's what Musan did straight away, anticipated, and he got his reward.
Your favourite word, Nicholas, in football?
There's not many players will anticipate. It's something where you're born with. Straight away you go, hang on a minute, he could make a mistake here.
Abdullahi now on the ball for Somalia. Out wide to Abdiaziz. Goes out for a goal kick, that one.
"13 minutes gone of the game. Oman leading the game 1-0. Great time to get a goal. They look that type of side, it's going to be a difficult night for Somalia to get themselves back into the game. They have to keep organised and obviously have to try somehow or other getting back into the game.
This is fantastic experience for the Somalian players. Like you say, they've only had one friendly, and that was against Djibouti. Oman been involved in World Cup qualifying games. Extremely competitive games, so that level, aren't they?
Well, they were founded in 1951 and they're one of the oldest in Africa, so the first match in 1958, they lost 7-0 against Kenya. And it's different because they've not had a lot of game time. You've got to have players playing games, and it is difficult to come into a game like this without playing a lot of games, so you're looking at a contrast of two different sides.
Al-Busaidi there, the left back for Oman, screaming at his teammates to get into that near post area. He goes to the far post. I just think that's a great chance just to put the goalkeeper under a little bit of pressure, Nick. Put it underneath the bar with that corner kick. And see what he's all about.
And they've got height as well. Oman, he just everybody seemed to go towards the near post, and the ball went to the far post.
Wonderfully composed play there by Ahmed Said at the back for Somalia. Ball over the top now, searching for the midfield run. Can't be dealt with by the Omani defence though. Flowing to Somalia, deep into the Oman half now. Can they make the most of this situation? Can they end up with a cross into the box?
This is Abdullahi. You can see he's got something about him. He's got pace, he's good on the ball down this left-hand side. Can they get him the ball in the right area? Can they get him on a one-on-one? He looks like he can cause a little bit of damage.
There's the shot that led to the goal. Abdulaziz with a shot of Musan following in the rebound. Wonderful goal.
The staff won't be happy with that at all. The ball has to come into his body and let it just go away from him. As much as it was a good strike, he'd be very upset with that.
Abdullahi, the Somalian skipper, breaking forward from midfield. The Aziz in field now. There's the captain again. It's a neat turn. Game being played at a furious pace. Got to say, Nick, we've watched a lot of football over the last year or so. In the current situation as it has been, it's been difficult for the players, I feel, but the last two evenings being roared on by these crowds. It's made a difference in the pace of the game.
Yeah, and in the world of football, I mean, everybody...
Much faster pace.
It is, but it's been difficult. I mean, we talked about footballers you know, this is the job, this is how much they get paid, blah, blah, blah. But their job is they love playing in front of crowds. That is what they do, and it's great to see them back. And you're seeing these players enjoying it. You know, that's what they want. That's their, you know, that's their stage. That's what. And all of a sudden, the fans are happy to be back, and you know, it's starting to come round, and you can see that they're enjoying it out there.
Omar Hassan looking for that through ball, searching for Mohamed Abdullahi on this right-hand side.
Keeping the ball at the moment, Oman. And Somalia are letting them have it. Dropping, not too deep, but they're letting them have it over the halfway line.
Yeah, they have that 1-0 lead, so they can keep the ball at the back. As you cross over that halfway line, they've got to increase the pace of the passing. At the moment, very comfortable for Oman.
I just think the two forwards who were involved in the goal are going to be, they're a huge job to stop those two. I think they're both a handful. Abdulaziz and Munson, they are a problem, and they're going to be a problem for Somalia. And if they can get decent balls into the box, but either way, as we saw with the goal, great strike, reaction straight away from Munson, but they are a threat and they're a bit of a danger, and you have to try and stop them somehow or other.
Turn in midfield by the captain of Somalia, Abdullahi, and they lose possession again. Chance for Oman to break. Shirts of Somalia gets him back, stopping that attack. I like the captain of Somalia, Nick, Abdullahi. He's getting on the ball a lot, trying to dictate play.
You need somebody in there. You need somebody who wants the ball, even when things aren't going so well for you. You know, he's that player. He's covering a lot of ground at the moment, but he's always making himself available.
That was better build-up play from Somalia. Just the final pass that let them down. Wonderful delivery there by the Omani goalkeeper, Faze. Pinged the ball out to the right-hand side of the pitch. So it's like good build-up play again from Oman. As I say that, they lose possession in midfield. So it's still a really competitive game, especially in that midfield area there. He was caught, stayed down the skipper for Somalia. Yellow card has been dished out by referee Benoit.
Yeah, well done, just gets in front of him. But Mohamed Ali here, down number 4 down here. The ball came straight away to Zahir in midfield, and he was there straight away, tight. Can't give them any time and space. As you said there, the tackles are going in. Good pace to the game as well. Got to say 21 minutes gone, everything is right. But just that bit of quality from Oman, which is showing.
First yellow card of the evening goes to Al Sadi, the fielder for Oman. There he is. Just a second too late with that challenge. Catches the Somalian skipper on the ankle. midway through the first half, and it's just time for a breather. Kalina, fabulous referee in the past. He had the 1,000-yard stare.
He has as well, by the way, and what a character of football, you know, and it's great to have him around. Need him again, to be honest with you, don't we? I mean, it's wonderful to have him around here and just give his experience to the other referees. The 1,000-yard stare.
That's all it took. Sends shivers down the spines of players. Well, it's gone perfectly well for the coach, Branko Ivankovic, for Oman. Suppose he could do with another goal just to make it a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, but he'll be happy. Let's not forget as well, he took Iran to the 2006 World Cup, so he's very, very experienced. I'll be enjoying the project there now.
Heavily involved in football in this area of the world. Managed in Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates and Iran, like you said, Nick. So experienced, these coaches, aren't they?
And they go around the world, and it's amazing what they do, and just it gives you an idea about the real passion of football and what these managers and what these players do. You know, this is why it's so important for him as well, and all the managers, to try and get involved in the World Cup. He hasn't done that yet with Oman, so that is an aim for them. And obviously you come over here, you see the facilities now, and you want to be a part of this. You know, the bigger picture, obviously, of when the World Cup is, but obviously they want to be involved in the tournament.
As it stands, they'll be heading back here in November for the Arab Cup. The winner of tonight's game will go to a group that includes our very own Qatar, Iraq, and the winner of Bahrain versus Kuwait.
I mean, it's going to be a pre-run for the World Cup, which is the year after, so we start on the 30th of November through to the 18th of December. And apparently it's 450 million people across the region will be watching it, so it's a huge, huge event.
Giving away the throw, but makes up for it. Wins the ball back for Oman. Got space down this left-hand side now.
Juma in pretty much acres of space, just lifting his head up.
Build-up play here from Oman. Just looking for that final pass. Looks like it could be a long evening for the Somalian centre-forward, Mohammed. Really has a chance to put the Omani defence under pressure. He had a touch in the opening 26 minutes.
They've got to try and give him some type of service. I mean, he's working hard up there, but the distance between him and the midfield is quite a bit of a distance at the moment, so he's not really getting anything. But if you look at Somalia, they're just chasing at the moment.
It's that man again, Abdulaziz, who fancies the shot with his favourite left foot. This time he doesn't quite get the connection that he hoped for.
I don't think you can complain about that. That's where the goal came from, his strike. If you look at the two of them there, two big guys, get the quality in and around the box. I'm not just talking about crosses, if you can thread balls through to them. Munson with an opportunity at the start where he hit the crossbar.
Good play by Sadiq Faisal. The first shots of the match coming up for Somalia. Move the ball quickly in that congested area. Pushed away from goal by Oman.
Abdullahi does really well. You've got to try and get the strike in, but they're going down the other end now, Oman.
Ball was slightly behind Zahir. So go back to Al Basaidi. Early ball into the box, cleared by Somalia. Once again, it's just this final pass for Oman. It's just not working at the moment. Getting into good areas, but they just can't kill this game off. They can't get that second goal. And it's just giving more hope to Somalia. They're making their way forward now. It's a fabulous ball by the skipper. Out wide now with Somalia.
Once the ball goes out to that left-hand side, then you get hold of the ball, you get your one-on-one, and you be positive. Try and get on the outside of him. He doesn't really have that belief he's going to get on the outside of him. They worked it well, but I'm looking at it at the moment, and I'm seeing Somalia maybe a little bit tired. You know, it's difficult. They've got a long way to go, and you're just feeling now that Oman, they're making the mistakes. That final pass is not right for them. If they can just polish up on that, it could be a game where they really could enjoy it and get the second goal. But they've got to dig deep, Somalia.
Wonderful touch by Musin. Here is the goal scorer, breaking into the box, goes down, referee having none of that. Musin trying to reclaim the ball for Oman.
Play then by Abdi Karim, just nicking the ball in midfield. Very difficult when you've got to chase. It's what they're doing at the moment. When you're defending, it's hard work to defend for Somalia, but then when you win the ball, when you're a bit tired, then you've got to try and push forward. It's vitally important when you do get the ball, you enjoy the ball, feel the ball a little bit, get your composure back. Straight away then, you're looking at number 16 for Somalia, Mohammed. He's a big boy. Can they get decent balls into the box? He looks like he's got height in there. So when you work it around the wide areas, put some quality and give him a little bit of something.
There he is, Mohammed lays one off to midfield. Somalia building up nicely now. A lot more composed on the ball in this move. In there by Abdulaziz for Oman. Spins the ball out wide. Making his way into the box now, Abdulaziz. He's waiting for that cross to come in. Has to check his run as Oman has stopped on that far side.
It's going to hurt a bit. You've won the ball, but now can you push on now? Somalia down this right-hand side. Karim on the ball now. Just seems to be a little bit tired. Where they need him, that's where you've got to try and lift your head up and deliver a ball into the box. But once again, Oman come down the other end. The game is really stretched.
Wonderful play by Abdulaziz. Here is Zahir. Links up with Abdulaziz again.
See straight away then, when they do get the ball to Zahir, then you don't need anybody running past him. Get your one-on-one, do your bit of a trickery, cut inside and get a shot in, get on the outside and put a cross in.
Zahir to the edge of the box. There comes the shot from Fawaz. As soon as he left his foot, it was always rising.
Really working well. He's got to do better. I don't think you try and pick anything out. You just hit the target, keep it down, make the keeper work, gets underneath it.
Lovely touch there by Abdulaziz. Here he is again. Touches it forward to Musin. Musin gets in front of the goalkeeper. Penalty to Oman. Referee right on the spot. Referee Benoit had no doubts about that one. He had a bird's eye view of it. Mustafa Mohammed came flying out of his goal for Somalia. Missed the ball.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing for it. Gets on the outside. Once the keeper comes out, once you make a connection, he was never anywhere near the ball at all, and he makes the connection straight away, and it's a definite penalty. Once you come out, you have to win the ball. I mean, you're taking a huge gamble to throw yourself, trying to get the ball, and you were never really going to get it at all. But you do have to say as well, Abdulaziz, number 9 for Oman, is causing a problem because he's just picking the ball in between the forward and the midfield, and they're struggling to deal with him at the moment, and everything seems to come through him. But this is perfect for Oman just before half-time, looking to get a 2-goal lead.
Certainly Abdulaziz seems to be the danger man. It looks as though Salah will take the penalty for Oman. Like you say, Nick, if Salah can slot this penalty home, it really makes it comfortable. Heading towards the half-time whistle. Just gives him that little bit of breathing space if he can slot it home. Salah, 12 yards out. 2-0 Oman.
Yeah, good finish, sends the keeper the wrong way. And they deserve it, I have to say, that Oman. They've come in as big favourites in this game and are starting to take control of it. They've been at their own fault with just that lack of quality in certain areas, but this event has shone through, and they are leading 2-0. Looks like they're going to go into half-time with a 2-goal lead.
No doubts about the penalty decision by referee Benoit. It was the correct one. Salah steps up for Oman and makes it a very comfortable looking 2-0 now. Yeah, they're just going to have to reset now, aren't they? Somalia gets a hard time. Try and keep a clean sheet between now and then. And then in the second half, they're just going to have to push up the pitch 5 or 10 yards out. They're going to have to be a little bit braver.
Yeah, they'll have to push up.
You're in danger of leaving space in behind.
You are, yeah.
Well, you're 2-0 up, 2-0 down, sorry. You've got no choice, have you?
Well, it makes it difficult. You know, and the way they keep the ball, looks like they're going to enjoy themselves. And obviously with the threat they've got with the 2 forwards, Oman, they've got some good players in forward positions. So they've got to try and occupy them whilst trying to get back into the game. So it's a huge ask for Somalia. They could have done with just going in just the 1 goal. Gives them a bit of a chance.
Second goal seems to have silenced the Somalian crowd on the far side just for a moment. Al-Sadi finding Zahir down this left-hand side. Mercedes infield. Zahir infield as well. There's a shot from the edge of the box by Oman. Just off target there by Al-Sadi.
Yeah, good play Fawaz with the dummy. Look at this for a lovely dummy. The movement's good. The pass is not the best back there from Musan. But either way, they're starting to enjoy themselves. You look at Zahir, I do keep mentioning him a lot on this left-hand side. He's not looking to go on the outside, he cuts inside, but it's good play between the midfielders and the forwards. The 1-2s, movement. They're struggling to deal with it at the moment, Somalia.
Zahir asking a lot of Abdulaziz with that pass. Turning into a comfortable display now for Oman. Got the 2-goal lead, playing at their pace, enjoying the possession.
There's a goal scorer there, Salah, just in midfield, moving the ball around. Nice one touch, 2-touch football we're seeing from Oman. Manager's got to be delighted with this performance. Quality's really shining through now. It's looking like they're going to be going to Group A with Qatar and Iraq. That was an interesting group. Obviously Qatar played Oman and beat them not long ago.
Over option there for the Somalian defence. Have to clear the lines. There's a lot of heavy breathing going on at the back there. I understand why.
We've all been in this situation when you're up against a team and you're chasing. It's so difficult to defend. So much energy on trying to win the ball back. But then all of a sudden you've got to do something when you win the ball. It's not very easy at all, especially the way Oman are moving the ball around, enjoying it. 1 touch, 2 touch. Moving the ball, opening the pitch up.
It's not about the physical aspect there, Nick. What about the mental side of it when you haven't touched the ball for about 5 minutes? All of a sudden, you get the ball, you're under pressure. So difficult.
You've got to keep going though. It's happened in football, hasn't it? From when you're 2 goals up, you do tend to relax. You don't mean to do it. And all of a sudden, if you get a goal, then all of a sudden it gets your momentum going. Got to keep believing.
It seems to be a strange scoreline in football. 2-0. I don't know why. No, you say I think you do. You just relax for a little.
Yeah, but it's just, you just do. Automatically in your mind, you go like that. You don't mean to do it, just you think we're okay here now.
Subconsciously?
You just do. I don't care what anybody says, but all of a sudden then, you just drop it down a little bit, and then you can't get the engines going again. It's quite strange, really.
And then the team that are getting beat 2-0 got nothing to lose, and they're
having a go,
they're having a go all of a sudden. It's the weirdest scoreline in football, it really is. Zahe now.
You know, that's where I want the impact. That's where you've got to be. Get on that one-on-one, you come alive.
He's very reluctant to go down the outside.
I don't understand that. Yeah, go on, have a go. Have a go. Keep persisting and you'll do it. Ball into the box again. Oman, but once again, just that little bit of quality is needed. More quality for those two big centre forwards.
No good option there for number 6 for Somalia, Abdelaziz, just to take a breather and keep possession. You see the Omani players, he got that 2-0 lead, just drops off for a second. And it's a difficult ball that for Mohamed up front for Somalia. Can really take on the flick on there, can't he?
Just drop the ball into his body. You know, he's running everywhere, he's trying to be in the game, he's trying everything what he can do. Just chip a ball into his body and let him get hold of it a little bit, give him a chance.
It's better from Somalia up the pitch now. Oh. Kareem was making ground on that far side for Somalia, wanted to pass off the centre forward. He's heading towards the Oman box. That's good play by Abdullahi, forcing the throwing down this right-hand side now for Somalia, just before the break. Somalian coach demanding a little bit of movement for this throw-in. Once again, Oman trying to turn that Somalian defence. Second ball was picked up by Zahe, but he loses out in midfield. There's space now for Somalia. Make it over the halfway line. One minute added time has been indicated.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Somalia seem to be, when they go forward, they don't keep it going forward, they then come back and all of a sudden there Oman managed to get the players behind the ball. Got to try and be a little bit positive, open your body up.
Abdelaziz now on the edge of the Oman box, back to his skipper. It's not a bad effort.
It'll do, they're working something. Edge of the box, right foot, but just goes into the keeper's hands.
Showing a lot of spirit tonight, Somalia. And there goes the half-time whistle. And as we expected, we talked about it in the build-up, we favoured an Oman win tonight. At the moment, it's panning out like that. Comfortable 2-0 lead. Omani supporters in the far side starting to celebrate even now. They think they've won the... Some of the best highlights from that first half between Oman and Somalia. It was Oman, as we expected, that dominated that first period. Coach Branko Ivankovic, and Turned out perfectly for him and his players. First cross coming into the box by Oman. Just towards that near post area. Bit of a fumble there by Mustafa Mohamed in goal for Somalia. He did 2 attempts to claim the ball. Oman pressing hard in midfield, come away with the ball, and it's a beautiful through pass by Fawaz. Musen with the effort. Unlucky to see it rebound back off the bar. Just trying to clip it over the oncoming Mustafa Mohamed in goal. Once again, Oman working hard in midfield. Space opens up for them now. He's taking on a shot and it just bounces in front of the goalkeeper. Musen doing what every good striker should do, following in the rebound, and he gets his just rewards then. Fine shot from Abdulaziz. Pitch has been heavily watered before the game. Just see it skip up in front of the goalkeeper then. The majority of this action will come from Oman in this first half. There's a shot from Fawaz again. Great first touch, gets the ball out of his feet, then he's got to hit the target. As soon as he leaves his foot, he's always going to go over the bar. Zahir this time. Abdulaziz surging forward, there's the toe poke through to Musen. Musen uses his pace and his experience, just ending up in front of Mustafa Mohamed. The referee, Benoit, was right on the spot. No doubts it was a penalty. Salah steps up to convert. 2-0 Oman. Sending the goalkeeper the wrong way then. Here's the shot on target from Somalia. Deep into injury time, came from their skipper, Abdullahi. Benoit blowing the half-time whistle. So half-time score here from the Jassim bin Hamid saying Oman 2, Somalia 0. Welcome back to our live coverage of this Arab Cup qualifying match between Oman and Somalia. Both teams back out on the pitch now. We're all set for the second half. Oman currently 2-0 up in a very comfortable position. All to do for Somalia in the second half, Nick.
Yeah, it is, straight away. Coming in with the favourites, obviously, is Oman. And they showed their quality as well. Musan with the first goal, Abdulaziz with the strike, Abdulaziz getting the penalty. And those two are a bit of a handful going forward, so they have to try and stop that, Somalia, and obviously try and get the next goal to give themselves any sort of opportunity.
We're underway, and Somalia have made a change already at half-time. Musa has come on. First touch for him on that far side. Here we go. Bad. Brings it in the field. Just lays it off. Nice and simple.
Just got to try and get some. Out of the game this second half. Early in the first half they put a decent cross into the box, but apart from that they were really just chasing the game with the quality what Oman have got. Got to keep their eye on the second goal scorer, the penalty goal scorer as well, Salah in midfield. But they've got to try and influence the game, got to try and get the ball up, got to try and get balls into the box. The ball up to Ali Mohammed, he's the lone striker for Somalia. Big guy, big centre forward. Didn't really give him any service at all, so if they can look to get crosses in, get balls into him. The next goal is vitally important.
Somalia enjoying a spell of possession at the start of this second half. I think it's a forward pass, it's hung up towards Mohammed. He gets the flick on. Here is Musa, the substitution. Just sliding one down the line, back to Mohammed. Doesn't really read that pass.
Just seem to run out of ideas in that final third. Don't seem to have that belief. Musa gets an early touch. You've just seen him on your screen there. He's on the right-hand side, so hopefully those fresh legs which will come on will just lift the team up, give them that little bit more belief.
Musa keeping the ball in for Oman. Third goal for Oman would really kill this tie. Goal for Somalia would make it very, very interesting.
As we were speaking about before, it's always a tricky result when it's 2-0. You do tend to relax a bit. Hopefully that is the case for Somalia. But what Oman are good at is keeping possession, moving the ball around and making Somalia chase it, as they're doing now. Moving the dog down to his right-hand side. Galani putting the ball into the box. Keeper comes to punch.
Must have been a lack of communication there between the goalkeeper for Somalia and his centre-half. It's a deep cross, they both clash at the far post there. There is Mustafa Mohamed, comes to collect this ball. Just runs right into his centre-half there.
He made a mistake for the second goal, the penalty, by coming out too far out. Just needs to talk. He's the one that needs to talk to the defenders.
Fabulous play from Oman down his right-hand side. Really ball into the centre goal. Defending by Somalia to keep the ball away from the goal. It's going to be a corner now for Oman. There's Musun coming in.
Yeah, well done, well defended. Had to make it difficult, otherwise he gets the free header. Straight away you can see the idea what Oman are doing, getting balls into the box of those two big men, Hussein and Abdelaziz. They are a problem, they are a threat.
Whips into the far post, free header for Oman. It should have been 3-0.
Juma with the header, it's a free header, he gets up. Can he just put it into that bottom corner? Doesn't get the connection with it. You can see there, look. He's absolutely gutted, doesn't realise how much time he had. Should have scored, should have made it 3-0.
If that header goes in, it would have been game over. Even at this early stage of the second half, Juma just fluffed his lines.
Keep seeing that. I mean, it happens quite often. I mean, when you're attacking the ball, you don't expect to be getting a free header. So when all of a sudden you take the opportunity and you look around, you think, what a chance it was there. And I think he was surprised with the time and the space what he had. It's a good test for Somalia, this. This is character building. Games like this, it happens to every footballer. You've got to dig in, doesn't always go right for you. Still in the game, you've got away with it. It could have been 3-0, you're still in it, 2-0. Keep believing.
Fantastic build-up play down that left-hand side for Oman. Knocking on the door now, they're trying to get that third goal as soon as possible.
Can't get out their own half at the moment. They've got to try and knock it into the corners, push up the pitch a little bit. They're camped in their own half, which is going to suit Oman.
There's composure there by the Somali goalkeeper, Mustafa Mohamed. It's a better delivery to Mohamed. Something for him to control there. There's the skipper, Abdullahi. Just name one off in midfield. Just to go wide as soon as possible.
Sadiq out on this left-hand side. It took too long for him to get the ball. Once you're in midfield and you see your winger, give it to him as early as possible. It came over, eventually he gets the foul, but doesn't give him a lot of options when the red shirts are surrounding him.
By the time he's arrived, he's closed out.
Yes, get it straight away, get it out there and give him the opportunity to get the one-on-one and open his body up.
High line, Nicholas. One of your pet hates.
There's so much joy to be had. You're looking at the space of 15 yards. Look at the space behind the defenders. It's about just timing your run and putting it into the area.
And the delivery.
Yeah, you don't hang it up there. It's got to have pace.
Oh, we nearly end up with a chance for Somalia. They got the flick on. The ball is still with Somalia. Good ball to the far side. They've got the goal back. They're back in the game.
It's all about the delivery for me, Chris. You know I'm going to say that's a wonderful header, but Abdullahi, it's a wonderful, wonderful delivery with crosses, and they are so important when you get it right. And that was a perfect cross, and what a fantastic header. And we're on.
Just for a moment, you was having a go at Somalia, wasn't you? Saying the first free kick was no good, Nicholas.
And they never got
faith. What's the matter with you?
I just look at this high line and I think there's so much joy, but they kept the ball alive, and eventually when it came out to the left-hand side, Abdullahi, look at that. There you go, hang it up there. And perfect header, and the crowd, look at all the blue shirts over there and the crowd, they're excited, and we have a game on our hands.
We're excited.
Always excited, Chris.
As a former winger, that cross excited you, didn't it?
Love
Nicholas?
it,
Hey?
love it. So
You can't beat it, can you?
You cannot. When you put it in there, it's so difficult for the defenders.
Look at the excitement in the far stands now with the Somalian supporters. They're standing up now, they're roaring their team on. They want an equaliser. But here come Oman. It's a ball over the top towards Zahir. Somalia let it bounce. In the end, it's a good save by Mustafa Mohammed. Took a chance there, Somalia, letting that ball bounce.
Never let it bounce. Never do that at all. Once you do that, you put yourself under pressure. Come and deal with it, but they get away with it. This is important, these next couple of minutes. Oman are going to try and stamp the authority on the game, try and create something. Just be sensible, relax a little bit. I know the crowd are all excited. Just keep focused.
There's a lot of energy in the last 5 minutes. The Somalian players, they've just got to keep the concentration here. As Oman find the targets again. This time Salah with a shot from the edge of the box. Looking for the far side of the net there.
Opens his body up. Just needs to get a little bit more curl onto it. Straight into the keeper's hands. Free kick it up for Oman, just down this right-hand side.
The atmosphere building in the Jassim bin Hamad Stadium at the moment with the Somali supporters, creating a fabulous atmosphere here now. Delaney coming forward down this right-hand side for Oman. Giving away midfield though, sloppy play by Al-Sadi. Somalia make the most of this opportunity here. Ali coming out wide, trying to keep the ball alive, trying to edge towards that Oman penalty area. Here's the skipper, Abdullahi. Keeps possession. Laid off by Mohammed. Space is abundant down this left-hand side. Bit of a miscontrol there by the defender. Will be a double substitution for Oman now. Danko Ivankovic wants to change his. Abdulaziz makes way for Al-Hajri. full-back, replaced by Al-Hafi.
A little bit of a surprise there. Obviously, Abdulaziz, I think he had a fantastic game. Real cause of problem for Somalia, but he comes off.
Substitution for Oman.
Quite interesting now, obviously, with the changes from Oman. Just to freshen it up a little bit. Somalia now just started to get that little bit of belief since they've got the goal. They were trailing 2-0, it's now 2-1.
Al-Sadi switching to play for Oman. Al-Hafi, the full-back, early cross into the box. Deep cross as well.
Yeah, you're happy if you get an early cross like that. It's far too deep to put balls in like that. Got to try and get up by the byline. But Oman really going for it now, trying to finish the game off.
So pull back. Oh, it's a good save there by Mustaq Mohammed. Zahir coming into the box for Oman, gets his shot on target. Somehow Somalia keep the ball out, it goes for the corner. Great build-up play here from Oman.
Yeah, he starts it off. Look at this for a pass back. There he is. Zahir there, straight away. Can he just slide it past the keeper? Good save by the keeper. Kept his side in the game.
Another good delivery from Oman.
Header there from Mohammed, looking to deliver the ball again.
Abdullahi on the chase for Somalia as the through pass. Here he is again, causing trouble down this left-hand side, and he gets the free kick.
And well done as well by Abdullahi. Good play. Now all of a sudden, what a great position for a free kick right in his bottom left-hand corner. Send the big men up. Let's have a look. Let's put a decent cross into the box.
There's a Zahir chance a minute ago. Pushed out by the goalkeeper, and they went to the other end, Somalia, and now they've got a free kick in a very dangerous position for Oman. Conceded the goal before from a cross. It's a great chance now for Somalia to put some pressure on the goalkeeper.
It's looking like it's going to be a right foot, so it's going to be going in towards the goal. Or is it going to be a left foot? It's going to be taking it away from the goalkeeper. As I keep saying, it's about the quality of the cross. Can you make those defenders work?
Referee Benoit not happy with the contact in the penalty area. Just needs a quiet word with both sets of players. This is all about the delivery.
Don't forget, a free kick is a pass. You're only passing it, that's what you're doing. It's in areas, passing the ball.
Whip it in.
Get it in there, this is perfect now. Just make the defenders work.
Oh, the alert for the shot, Nick. My co-commentator squirming in his seats. He wanted to see a cross going to the box end.
Can't believe they've done that there. Get it in straight away.
In the meantime, there will be a change for Somalia. You see Ahmed will come on, replacing Abdulaziz. Fresh legs needed in search of this equalising goal, Somalia.
come on, so that height will be vitally important for those quality crosses into the box. So throw in just right in front of us down this left-hand side. We said how vitally important it was when you're 2 goals behind. The next goal is important. Somalia has shown us that. They've shown that they've got the courage. They've shown that they've got that belief.
Confusion on the sidelines here, just waiting for one of the Somalian defenders to receive a little bit of treatment. Referee Benoit wants the play to resume. Here comes Somalia. High clearance from Oman, gives them a chance to get up the field. Confirmation of the scoreline there. Slight lead for Oman, 2-1. Chasing that 3rd goal. Probably put this tie to bed, but Somalia, after that equalising goal. Here come Oman. Cross coming into the middle of the goal. Somalia hanging on. Missing a defender, he's still off the field here. Ahmed Said. So down to 10 men. Oman trying to capitalise. Another cross coming in. This time it's too heavy. Nusun goes down in the box. Referee Benoit having none of that.
Well done, referee. Looking to try and get an advantage. Here's the ball into the box, floated towards the far post. Not for me, gets in front of the defender, but looking to go down. On with the game. To the keeper again from Oman. This is where you've got to push up the pitch, Somalia.
Well, this has just turned into a real battle now for the Omani players. 2-0 up at half-time, came out in the second half, on top of the match, trying to get that 3rd goal. Somalia just turned into a right battle. No time to settle for the Omani players at the moment. Al-Hajri with the foul there for Oman. Receives a yellow card for that. Just goes in late on the defender. Cleared by Ahmed Said, and then there's the contact.
Yeah, just gets in front of him, just catches him. Al-Hajri looks a big, strong player as well, so it looks like if you get balls into him, he can cause a few problems, but the defending, doing everything right, Somalia at the moment.
Here's the cross to the far post. What's the contact there? Not enough for me. Nusun with a dive there. Referee Benoit does really well, having none of that.
It didn't take any time at all. Straight away the decision was looked at. Not at all. Just gets in front of him, throws himself to the floor. So vitally important. Both coaches here now looking at bringing players on to freshen it up.
So there's going to be another change for Oman. But Al-Khaldi will come onto the pitch sometime soon. Same as last night, Nick, the atmosphere has really brought out the best in both sets of players. It's made a big difference.
Yeah, it has. I have to say as well, there's a lot more Somalia fans. They didn't have that much to cheer about in the first half, but they have now. They were trailing 2-0, now it is 2-1. And it's lifted them, it really has. They've got the belief. This is a case of fighting really out there. They've really put a lot of energy in, chasing the ball from Oman all through the first half, but now they've got something to hold on to.
Good touch by Musa. Somalia coming forward with Ahmad. Musa again. Switch of players on. Somalia have found it. Space down this left-hand side now. Sadiq Faisal, the left-back, coming forward. Just seems to have lost momentum with that pass. It's gone backwards now.
Looking at Abdullah, he's in midfield now. He provided the cross for the goal. I want him outside on this left-hand side. I want him putting that service into the box. He's gone searching for the ball a little bit now. Here he is on the ball now.
Cool play again from the back by Somalia. Wonderful composure there. Skipper with a diagonal pass.
It's the right idea, Chris, by the way. He underhits it. Go too far, if anything, it opens the game up. It's the right idea.
Pace of the game continues, the battle rages on. They can't grab a breather, can they? Both sets of players full throttle at the moment.
Ahmad Saad as well playing at the back for Somalia. He's really putting a performance in. Rock solid, they're going to need him. Going to need that back four, going to need your midfielders being organised. This is the testing time when you start getting tired.
Comes Somalia on the edge of the box. Shot well off target by Abdullahi, but great play by Somalia. It's going to be a change for Oman. On comes Al-Khaldi, replacing Fawaz.
It opened up nicely for him. One touch, two touch, and all of a sudden the crowd started lifting. Just try to get a little bit more power on it. Just try and concentrate on hitting the target.
Change for Somalia. Anwar Shakunda going onto the field to replace Ali Mohammed.
Feel a little bit for Mohammed. He's had a difficult game. He's not had the service. He's played as a lone striker. He's chased everything. He's worked for his team, but I think it's maybe a good call that just to bring some fresh legs on.
Got to defend this situation first, because Zahir comes forward for Oman. Shouts for a penalty, turned away by referee Benoit. Musa receives a yellow card for Somalia for that challenge. Don't think there was any malice intended, just gets half a second too late.
Don't think there's anything he can do there. Once he's sold himself, once he's going in for the tackle, just gets the connection.
Into the last quarter of an hour now. Oman 2-1 up. Good battle between Muhammad Ali and Zahir on that far side. Somalian defender coming out on top.
I think he's done well. He's put a big performance in. I think he's defended really well. But now it opens up for Somalia down this left-hand side. Forward, when the space is in front of you, you drive into the space.
Looked so much more confident in the second half, Somalia, in terms of passing the ball.
Let's not forget as well, I mean, they've not played since 2019, only one friendly. You know, that's not a lot of football, and you compare it with Oman, who's had plenty of football. Competitive matches. So you've got to give a lot of credit to Somalia for how they're sticking in this game, it's been tough for them, but they've come through and they have a chance. I mean,
I think it's been a fabulous performance.
It really has, yeah. I mean, Oman have been far superior, I would say, in the first half, but coming out 2-0, and all of a sudden the back's against the wall. They've really shown a bit of fight, and they're in this game and they can get something out of it.
Still trying to press forward. There's our skipper, Abdullahi. Gives away possession. Here comes Musa for Oman. Abdullahi battling away for his team there on the halfway line, and the hard work pays off. He wins the throw-in.
I was watching him then, he was going forward, and then he really had to dig deep to get back. Eventually, he puts the tackle in to win the throw-in for his side. Just little bits of detail like that, where you've got to go over and beyond. He's on the ball again now.
Oh, it opens up now for Somalia. Can they get the shots off? Shots to the far post. Issa Ahmad testing the goalkeeper then. It's a fair old strike.
Yeah, he hits it well, cuts inside on his left foot. We thought maybe could he work something out, or maybe just pass it and get some crosses into the box, but he gets the strike in. End to end, it's back with the keeper at the moment. The staff.
Somalia again. Nervy times now for this Omani defence. They're not enjoying this match now. They will take that free kick. Time to settle down and grab some air.
They're not going to have time to settle down, Chris, because this is going to be, Somalia are going to be at them all the way through till that final whistle goes. They're going to try and slow it down a little bit, Oman.
Goal scorer illegally with the yellow card there for Somalia. Ranko Ivankovic, very, very experienced coach, but I'm sure he'll be feeling some nerves on the sidelines as his players trying to protect this 2-1 lead.
And we're just looking at some of the previous managers: Erwin Koeman, Ian Porterfield, Carlos Alberto. What managers they are there. Let's get back on with the game. We had to throw that one in.
Oh, it just opens up now for Oman. Zahir, far post, trying to cut it back towards Al-Khaldi. Far post cross, off the bar again.
For the second time in the night, Musen has hit the crossbar. Great delivery down the left-hand side. Go and finish the game off. He gets the connection off the crossbar for the second time.
Gets across the defender. Tries to flip the ball towards the goal. Unlucky to see it crash back off the crossbar there, Musen.
Is this a sign for Somalia? We said it's hit the woodwork twice, but they're still in the game. They're holding on. The last 10 minutes now. This is where it hurts. This is where you've got to really dig deep. There's the header there. Everything was right about it. The cross was perfect. The header was, well, perfect. It deserved a goal, but once again it comes off the crossbar.
Scored 1 goal tonight, Musen. Could have easily had a hat-trick.
This is where they'll take the time, Oman. Anytime there's any sort of throw-ins, free kicks, just taking the time, letting the clock go.
Oman going back to the goalkeeper there, trying to slow down the pace of the game, but Somalia hot on the heels, pressing, moving further up the pitch. And they've managed to do that. They weren't doing it in the first half with it, but that goal has given them so much confidence. The defence has moved up the pitch. That in turn has pushed the midfield on. Now the forwards have seen a lot of the ball. And it's uncomfortable times for the Omani players.
It is, yeah, but they've got to try and create. Time is running out for Somalia.
Al-Khaldi. Zahir to the far post.
He's been in these situations quite a few times, needs to work on it, needs to get a picture in his mind what he's going to do. He obviously has the quality, but just that final ball, just that final bit of quality, that's where he's got to be on the training ground, looking to open his body up, getting on the outside, putting decent crosses in. You know, he's not just a winger, he looks like a player who can score goals as well, so he just needs to work on that.
Now it's the turn of the Omani supporters. They're urging their players on now, trying to push them over the line. Fabulous play by Somalia. Received the ball in a tight area. They've managed to switch the play. They've done it again towards his left-hand side. Defending from Salado for Oman. poor touch there by Al-Khaldi. It's just his final pass that lets him down. To stab one through to Musa.
It's coming to that time when they've possibly got to send some players forward. Somalia got to look to create, got to look to do something, got to get it up the pitch. Don't want to get caught out as well, because with the quality of Oman going forward, they could really finish the game off, but they have to have a go.
Clever play by Musa for Somalia.
Oh, keeper does well.
It's clever play by Mustafa Mohammed in goal as well. Suppose they have to start taking chances now, don't they?
Got to. Giving the ball away a little bit too easily at the moment. Time is really running out. Oman with the ball right up the pitch.
Free kick Somalia. Heading towards the last 3 minutes of normal time, and a chance for Somalia to put this ball into the Oman penalty area. Now this could be crucial. Set your team up. Look at this for confident play. Mustafa Mohammed. Wonderful skills there.
I don't think he knew what he was doing, but he got away with it. And that's the main thing there. He had to. He's under pressure, but well done by him. Could have lost the confidence from losing, from giving the penalty away in the first half. All of a sudden, good play from him, vitally important. I'm going to keep saying it, this high line again, you've got to find a way. In the world of football, there is a way to counteract this. Look how high they are. It's more difficult for the defenders running back towards goal.
Abdullahi, the skipper, on the ball for Somalia. What type of ball is he looking for here?
You've got to just get it over the top there towards the penalty spot.
They get flick on. They wanted a penalty there. On a corner. Just didn't seem to be enough pace on that ball.
And then what you do is you time your run. So as you're running, you don't stand level with them. You get players to run on because you've got that much space behind
to attack
it. Put the ball in there. Just watch it. There's ways in which you can work that out. I think it's a massive gamble, me, but everybody in the world is doing it at the moment. Play down the right-hand side, Oman, stretching the game, making them work hard. This is well, they'll take the time. It's out for a throw-in.
It's a long throw by Oman, and it's causing a bit of confusion in that Somalian defence. But it's Musa with a release pass to Isa Ahmad on that right-hand side. He loses possession, so it's Oman coming forward again. Al-Hajri now. Back to Salah. Somalia standing strong on the edge of their own box.
Somalia need that 5 minutes, 6 minutes. They need some time when the clock comes to 90 minutes, which is coming very shortly. Well defended then from Al-Basadi down that left-hand side. Plenty of energy.
Wayward volley there from Al-Hajri. Marko Ivankovic, the Croatian coach for Oman, is going to make a double substitution as well. With 2 minutes added time at the end of this match.
It's enough time, 3 minutes. We'll send players forward now. Somalia.
Oman to the near post. Saved by Mustafa Mohammed.
Here again with a good effort, well done by the keeper, but they have to. They've got nothing to lose, but they're giving the ball away. That would Oman down this left-hand side. There's the delivery to the far post. Zahir keeping the ball. Somalia struggling to get the ball off them. It's the last 2 minutes of the game of extra time.
Once again, they defend ever so well on the edge of their own box, and now there's a break on for Abdullahi. He's fouled. Yellow card is shown. Time it goes to Musin. In the meantime, Somalia will make a change. Off will come the skipper, Abdullahi. Will be replaced by Fahad Fouad.
Right then, Chris, here we go again, another free kick. Just on the left-hand side here now. This is a left footer, and you put it just before where the penalty spot is there, but they're going to hold their line, so make sure you're running in after it. This is the high line here, what we're looking at. No good floating it, or if not, work it down the left-hand side now, do something. It's got to count now. 92 minutes on the clock. This is where you work on something in the training ground. When you're all static, you've not got a chance. You've got to be coming onto the ball as he takes it.
Abdullahi with the free kick. Oh, and he doesn't get any hands on it. The ball is back with Musa. He clicks one over the top towards the far post. Could be a chance here for Somalia. Great save by Faizi Gold, the skipper for Oman. Saves the day.
Shakunda, that's your chance then, the keeper, the ball over the top. First touch, keeper comes out, makes it difficult, opens his body up, he tries to lift it over him. Was that the last chance they're going to get?
Shot coming in from Oman to the near post. This time Mustafa Mohammed makes the ball stick. Ball launched up front. Seconds remaining now. Zahir to the near post. What a game! There goes the final whistle here at the Jassim bin Hamad Stadium. Oman managed to crawl over the finishing line, pushed all the way by very determined Somalian side. They're out on the feet, they've collapsed to the ground, the Somalian players. They've put so much effort into that match. But it's Oman who will come back in November and December for the Arab Cup. Final score here at the Jassim bin Hamad Stadium, it's Oman 2, Somalia 1. look at the full-time statistics. As you can see, the possession was closed down by Somalia. Got up to 44% in the end, but there's the shots on target, 7 in overall, 16 for Oman. The stats really don't show a true reflection of that game. Somalia put so much into it and they pushed Oman all the way. Take you through the highlights from that fascinating encounter between Oman and Somalia. As the players head out towards the pitch, supporters were eagerly awaiting this clash in the stands. Little did they know what was about to unfurl in front of them. What a fabulous, fabulous competitive match we ended up with. Oman well in control in the first half. There's Musin, sees his effort crash back off the bar. For the clip over the top of the keeper. Mohammed managed to get a touch. Somalia caught in midfield. Here comes the shot from Abdulaziz. Just bounces up in front of the goalkeeper, Musin. Following in the rebound. Just prods home to give Oman a 1-0 lead. Fantastic shot there by Abdulaziz. That touch forward, it's a toe poke towards Musin. He recognises that Mohammed is coming after his goal, waits for the contact. Referee Benoit points to the penalty spot. There goes the penalty to the back of the net by Salah. 2-0 to Oman. After the break, well, just before the break, sorry, it's the skipper Abdullahi with the first shot on target for Somalia. Here comes the goal that got them back into the game. Keeping the ball alive. It's all about the final ball, the cross to the far post. Headed home by Somalia. Game on. Fans absolutely crazy in the far stand. They'll eagerly just heading the ball downwards, no chance for the goalkeeper. Here's another chance, it's a substitute, Issa Ahmad with a fine shot. At the other end, Oman pushing forward, Musin again. Sees his effort, come back off the crossbar. So close to grabbing a hat-trick tonight, Musin. Last chance. Somalia pushing forward, and it took a fine save from the skipper in goal for Oman. Finds to save the day. What a fabulous encounter. Fabulous commitment shown by the Somalian players. Final score Here at the Jassim bin Hamad Stadium, Oman 2, Somalia 1. Fantastic night here at the Al Sadd Stadium. Good night and see you soon.